Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you've been here before, thank you so much for tuning back in. So in this video, I'm basically going to be sharing with you guys four drugstore foundations I think you need in your makeup kit. These foundations are top tier, top two if not two of drugstore foundations. They're foundations I've been using for a while and I enjoy them very much, and I just thought, you know what, let me just share these foundations with my audience, YouTube audience rather. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then go ahead and keep on watching. Basically, a manner in which I'm going to list these foundations is that I'm going to start with my least favorite and then just end this video off with my most favorites out of the four that I'm going to be showing you guys. And then the first foundation on this list, which is the least favorite foundation, but I feel like it's a foundation that is necessary. It is the famous, everyone has owned this foundation. If you haven't owned this foundation, if you don't know this foundation, where are you from? Like, it is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is the matte polish one. It is in the shade 330 if you're going to use me as your foundation shade. If you're going to have my caramel type skin, this is 330 like I said. This foundation, good for beginner, not so good for someone who has advanced in these what do you call this, makeup life or whatever. If you've been wearing makeup for 10 years, 5 years, then honestly don't buy this foundation. But if you're someone who's just starting out, you know, trying to find a good foundation that is also affordable, I would suggest you get this foundation over here. Its price ranges from 100 to 130 at Discount and also Clicks. It also comes in 39 shades, which I feel like is good because anyone can literally find their shade. If there's 39 shades, I want almost a thing. So if you're a beginner, this foundation is good. Now another thing about this foundation is that it is also light coverage. If you are someone who's into full coverage, then this foundation is not for you. This is for someone, like I said, who's just starting off and wada. Let me just read the specs on the foundation at the back. Let's see. Liquid foundation for normal to oily skin, mattifies and refines pores, natural and seamless finish, and I would have to agree with all of those things, besides the fact that it is matte. I don't think this foundation is matte at all. If you've ever tried this foundation and you think it's matte, please comment down below if it's matte on your skin. It's not matte on me. It's just normal. It's not matte and it's not oily. It's just like somewhere in between. So yeah, I don't know, it's not matte to me. And then number two on this list is this baddie over here. This is the Yardley London Stay Fast Foundation 24-hour wear, oil and shine control, SPF 20. This foundation is in the shade, let me see if I can find the shade. I can't find the shade anywhere. I think it's because the parts that had the shade ripped off, so I don't know the shade. If I find it, I'll put it somewhere on the screen. If I don't, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, is this the shade? It's written 19G1. I don't know. But this is my shade as well. If you use me as a reference, I'll just put it on the screen. This is also a good foundation for someone who's looking just for a simple flawless finish type foundation that is also light to medium coverage. This one is more what's this, it covers more than the Maybelline Fit Me one, but it's also a bit sheer for me because I'm a full coverage type girl. But like I said, if you're going to be someone who's starting off and you're looking for a good foundation, this Stay Fast foundation is top two, not two, okay, not necessarily top two, I'm just hyping it up, but it's up there, you know. And then what else can I say about this foundation? It comes in 32 shades. The price is 199 rand if I'm not mistaken. It's somewhere there at Clicks and also Discam. And yeah, let me read the specs if I can find them. They are saying it's high coverage, and then it has a lightweight feel. It gives off a matte look. I would have to agree, but in terms of high coverage and high coverage, I disagree. This is not high coverage. It's not full coverage. It's light to medium. And then in terms of lightweight feel, it is definitely lightweight, and you guys can actually like go and find this bad boy. It is not a famous foundation like the Maybelline Fit Me, but trust me, it works wonders. And then number 3 on my list is this foundation here that I'm going to show you guys. This foundation has helped me down through the most difficult times. It is flawless. It is good, guys. This foundation is bomb. Like, I don't know why I hardly use this foundation anymore. I used to use it all the time. I don't know what happened. I think I just got another favorite and then I just replaced it with the favorites. But guys, this foundation is good. That is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Freshwater foundation. Listen, this foundation is the foundation I'm wearing right now. As you can see, I am flawless. Now, the only issue with this foundation is that it oxidizes. It becomes a bit darker after I've worn it a couple of times. It's not really a big deal for some people. It's not really a big deal for me. But oxidizing foundations, it's a good foundation though. Flawless, medium to full coverage. It is buildable. You can start off with a medium coverage and then go off to your full coverage if you like me and you like full coverage foundations. And also it comes in how many shades? 30 shades, which is also good. Look, bandu angathola ma shade out. It's easy for you to find a shade that will match you perfectly. And then the price of this is 236. And discount clicks either way, whatever, it ranges somewhere there. And then let's read the specs on this bad boy. Let me see. There's nothing written in English. Oh, I'm lying. It says here covers imperfect. George. It covers imperfections, as you can see, covered. No transfer, lies. No shine, true. No dry out. Maybe it's because I also use a matte primer and a mattifying spray, so probably that's why. No mask effect, none. And then that's basically it, guys. This foundation is, it also says here natural look. I don't think this thing is for natural girls. If you're a natural girl, stay away from this. This is more medium to full coverage. Honestly, this is not for beginners. If Gunguti, you feel like, I'm saying Gunguti a lot today. If if you know you're someone who's just, hey boo, guys, I can't find my words. If you're someone who's looking for a foundation and you are starting out and you want a foundation, buy the first 2, and then later on when you've advanced your foundation skills, then you can go and buy this foundation. Now, the only other issue besides the fact that it oxidizes is the fact that it is so watery. I think I mentioned this in one of my previous makeup videos. This foundation is so watery, like it will drip down your face. It's just a mess working with this foundation. So that's why I wouldn't recommend it to someone who's still new, but I would recommend it to someone who has worn makeup for a couple of times, you know how to blend in foundation and stuff like that. Then you can advance to this foundation. And also I noticed, Gucci, when dealing with this foundation, it's better to blend it in with the brush than with the sponge, because it is so watery to a point where if you use a sponge, the sponge just sucks up everything, and then it's just like pointless. So brush. And then for the Lost foundation, I personally feel like is one of the best Drugstore foundations. I don't know, guys, if Kunguzu, you haven't seen me use this foundation, where have you been? I've been raving about this foundation on my social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. Every time I wear makeup, I'm using this foundation. Like, okay, excluding today because I found the other foundation. But every time I'm wearing makeup and you're wondering what foundation is this girl wearing, why is her skin so flawless, why is she looking so good, it's because of this foundation. This foundation is so full coverage to a point where I feel like it can cover sins. Like, it's impossible. It's impossible for this foundation not to cover sins. It is impossible. And that foundation is this one over here. As you can see, I am running out. It is quite empty. I'm not running out. It is empty. This is the Revlon full color stay. Ooh, full color. Guys, why can't I speak today? It is the Revlon ColorStay full cover foundation. This is in the shade 405 Almond. Now this foundation is a bit darker on me. I have expressed that in my other previous videos where I was doing like tutorials or something. It is a bit darker for me. I'm gonna try and find something that's a bit lighter, but Gunguti, if I can't find something that's a bit lighter that suits me perfectly, then I'm gonna continue with this one, because when I use it and then like I use your concealers, blah, 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 it looks okay. It's not that dark. And then what can I say about this foundation? Number one, it is a full coverage. You can't see anything with it. Like, you can't see any scars, any acne scars. There's nothing you can see if you use it. This foundation is definitely full. It is full coverage, and then its price, I think it's 180 or something like that. And then it is also matte, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very much matte. If you have dry skin, no. If you have combination skin, yes. If you have oily skin, perfect. It will fit you perfectly. What else can I say? Oh, it comes in 16 shades, which I feel like is quite a disappointment, because I don't think that's a big enough range for people of my descent. I don't think it gives us many colors. If Kunguti, the foundation comes in 16 shades. So yeah, you can debate that anyway, but 16 shades is a disappointment, honestly. Revlon, like Revlon, get it together. And then let me just read what it says at the back. It says full coverage foundation. It is lightweight, true, non-cakey, definitely, comfort wear, definitely, matte finish, obviously, full coverage, definitely, 24 hour. I don't know anyone who wears makeup for 24 hours, so I would not know that. So this is the queen of the foundations I just showed you guys. If you are someone who's been looking for affordable foundations, you want to try out something new, something affordable, something in the drugstore, clicks, discount, whatever, then I do recommend all these 4 foundations. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Also comment what you'd like to see on my next one, and yeah, bye. Mwah.